Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Well, today we are finally going to lower the car. Finally. I'm very excited for this. I've been looking forward to this for like a very long time, but it was such an expensive mod, so I waited with it like almost a year, because I have the car since January. But finally we're going to lower the car. And what are we going to use? Well, we are going to lower the car with B12 sport line from Bilstein and Eibach springs. So finally we're going to lower the car. The handling will be much better. It will be superb. The looks will be better. The handling will be better. Except my front lip will probably get destroyed pretty soon. But yeah, we're meeting up with my friend who got a delivery of his E30M, and he's gonna bring me back home. Let's go! There he is, with his ridiculous number plate. Too slow. Howdy ho, motherfucker. No. So we're first at my home picking up the springs and coilovers. He's trying to follow me, but he's too slow, so he can't. No, his engine is cold, so I can't blame him. Oh, he's already there. But yeah, picking up the coilovers and the springs, and then we are going to drop the car off and have a fun joyride in the E30M. Hooray! And of course my buddy couldn't follow because he's too slow. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Do you see that little Hyundai over there? There he is. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, only took like 5 freaking minutes. Yeah. Too slow. Yeah, he's too slow. But he's pretty loud though. Hey, you're too slow, huh? Too slow though, huh? Too slow. So we have our stuff in the boot of the car. Eibach, Bilstein, and it shouldn't be much bigger because my trunk is almost full. And now we're going to leave and we're gonna have a little joyride. He's gonna crash his car because he has it like 5 days. Are you gonna crash it? No. Yes.
You see it, it's better clean. It's cleaner than your car.
Yeah, mine.
Very clean.
Yes, very clean, very dirty, because it's a freaking white car in the winter. He's too slow. Oh, that number plate. I don't know, man, but it's a sick car, but the number plate, I don't know. Is it really worth €1,000? I don't think so. And people always know it's you. When they don't have to, they also do. Because he has a blue E30N, like 100 in this area. But with too slow, everyone knows it's his car. So yeah. We also have a Mazda MX-5. Oh, lowered cars and speed bumps. Losers. drove the 1 Series if he wouldn't drive so fucking fast. Okay, either the end, not doing too shabby. Sounds epic. Did a midget seat here. Woo! Speed bumps for the win.
Fuck off, speed bumps.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this car is a lot of fun. Holy shit. But that's why I hate front wheel drive, because it has zero traction in cold and wet conditions. And you just can't drift it as nice as a real driven car. But to be fair, this car has a very, very sick stock exhaust. And here's the tunnel. Just listen to these pops. That is just, my car can't do that, cannot. I will have to remap mine for that, but this is just epic. But the one thing that I dislike, now it's a little bit cold, it's a little bit wet, and you see, as I am flooring it, I'm gonna floor it now, and see, wheel spin. And that's what I don't like about front wheel driven cars. They just don't lounge. But this car is epic. I'm gonna sell my BMW and buy also one of these. No. But to be fair, for a stock exhaust 4-cylinder, this car sounds epic. Just epic. I don't know any car with a stock exhaust that is as sick as this one. And the best thing is, if you close the valves, it sounds like a normal car. Yeah, it's a cool car. If this car would be, you know, in all-wheel drive, I would potentially buy it, because, like I said, I don't like front-wheel drive, and that's the only thing that I don't like about this car. It's a front wheel drive, because it's actually only usable in hot and dry weather, and my car is 50 horsepower down, but except on the highway, mine is as fast or faster on a daily road as this one, just because of the rear wheel drive. But yeah, turn on the music. But yeah, this car is a lot of fun, and we're gonna feature it quite a lot in the channel. He's going to join the track day that we're going to do in a few weeks, so yeah, it's a lovely car for the channel. So I just got a call, we're actually 1 day later now, it's just that you know. I just got a call and the car is ready, so we can pick it up. I'm very, very excited. The only thing is, the person who brings me away will only be here in like 30 minutes, so I have to wait very impatiently. But finally I can pick the car up today. Unfortunate, it's almost dark outside, as I hate the winter period, so it's going to be dark in like 30 minutes. I can show the car in daylight now, but luckily for you, with the magic of editing, I will be able to do that. But yeah, now let's go pick the car up. So we got the car back, but there is a problem. I ordered Bilstein, Bilstein coilovers and Eibach springs, but I ordered the sport version. And what did I just notice on the box? I got the Pro version, and these are higher as the version that I wanted. These are actually, if you have a non-M and you want the height of an M package and a little bit better handling. That is not what I wanted. I wanted a lower car, and the end result is that my car is barely lowered. So it's not my fault because I ordered the right kit. It's already installed. I just saw it now on the box. I'm pretty pissed. So what I'm gonna do, what I actually already have done, is I send an email to the guys who shipped me the suspension that they have to give me the new Sportline springs, and that they also pay the costs of fitting them, because I just paid 250 euros from them, and I'm not gonna pay another 250 euros for the same thing because it's their fault. So they will have to pay for that. I'm gonna make sure that they pay for that because this is not acceptable. It's now it's now night, I'm sorry. So, you know, showing the car now has no point. So I'm gonna wait until tomorrow, until it's more light. And you will see it's an improvement, and the handling is so much better. So it's better as it was before. It's acceptable, but I'm not gonna leave it like this. So I'm gonna end the video with this suspension setup, but I will probably, you know, make another video when I get the Sportline springs and install them. But now, unfortunate, it's the Pro kit unless the Sport kit that I wanted. But now, you know, if I film it now, it's no good, and it has to settle still a little bit, so it will be like a little bit lower. But I'm just gonna wait until it's daylight, and then I'm going to show the suspension. So yeah. So one day later again, and it's finally light. So let's have a look at the car, how it sits at the moment, and why I'm actually not that happy. Because in my opinion it's barely lowered, and the door is locked, of course. So as you can see in the front, it's pretty okay, but now here in the rear, I think it's barely lowered. I mean, it's lowered a little bit, but really not that much. If you go look at this one, who has stock suspension, it's the same original suspension as mine. You can see it's higher, but not by that much. You can see on this side it's lower because probably the suspension is a little bit more tweaked in, because it's actually not a good comparison, because these the driveway isn't that straight. But yeah, on this side it looks actually pretty decent, to be honest, but on this side it's actually far worse, but probably because let us say the driveway isn't straight. But yeah, it's not as low as I wanted it to be, but it handles superb though. It really handles like a charm. But yeah, on this side it really looks pretty decent actually, because it sits way lower over there. But yeah, not 100% convinced. But the thing is, I've actually seen, you know, some cars with that suspension, and it still has to settle because it's been on for like 24 hours, so it still needs a few days or weeks to settle, so it will be lower. And I've actually seen cars with the suspension, once settled, it's pretty okay actually. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to exchange the springs for the Sport version or not, because I'm gonna show some pictures of cars with my springs once settled, and I think it looks pretty okay. Because we're still in Belgium, and the roads here are terrible, potholes, and I have, you know, like a full Maxon design kit around the car. So maybe the Pro version would be better anyway because of that extra centimeter clearance. And I'm gonna show some pictures, and I think, like I said, it's still pretty decent. You can see the car is not like very high as it used to be. So I'm gonna show those pictures and tell me what you guys think of it. So yeah, I think, you know, it looks pretty decent, like on this one. And here you can really see the back is really much lower as on mine. And now it's on a white car. I think it actually doesn't look that bad. I mean, it doesn't look slammed, but it does look lowered. So, I don't know. So we're on our way now for the alignment of the car. Like I said, the suspension has settled like a little bit, but but not that much. So we're on our way now to get the car aligned, because I feel it's like a little bit more tail happy as it used to be, but maybe that's because of, you know, it's only 5 degrees and it's wet, so I guess that's the case. But you know, always good to get an alignment, because I think this car never had one, and I have like wider rims now, wider tires. No, they're the same, right? But wider rims, new suspension, you know, everything is new, so an alignment isn't that bad. So we're getting it right now, and I'm pretty curious if I will feel a difference or not. So the car is ready to get aligned, and yeah, I'm curious how off the alignment actually is. Okay, so the alignment is done on the BMW, and it's not that I actually feel a major difference, but the alignment was a little bit off, so it's good that I did it. So now the car should handle even better, but it's a little bit wet on the road, so I'm really not flooring it, but it should handle better, so at least that's a good thing, right? So I'm driving home now, and we're gonna make the final shot with the current suspension, and then think about if this is the curve, if you will keep it like this or not. Just mark a focus. Like miles behind. Slow. So yeah, we smarted Ford Focus pretty good. He only came back because I let him. And yeah, I lost my beard meanwhile, because I had a quick shave. It was long overdue. So yeah, the car is aligned, the suspension is installed, everything is, you know, fine, but I'm not convinced yet. So I'm going to park my car now on an even road, and then you guys have to say what do you think, keep or not, because like I said, I am not sure. So yeah. So what do you guys think? Now it's flat on an even road, is it okay or not? I think it looks pretty decent, but I think just, you know, like a centimeter extra lowering in the rear couldn't be that bad. The suspension is sitting now for like 5 days, so maybe it lowers just a little bit more, but I'm not thinking that it will. But you know, I like the look, but I think it just could use a little bit more, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, because you know, now the car is sitting on the Eibach Pro springs, which are actually a little bit higher as the sport springs, but I ordered the sport springs, but they delivered the wrong ones and I didn't see it. So I emailed them, and now they just delivered me the sport springs, and they said I have to bring back the pro ones, but I'm a little bit like, I have to pay again for an installation and alignment, and I'm not, you know, willing to do that, because that's like quite a lot of money. So yeah, it's about 300 euros to do everything again, and I'm not really convinced that it's really worth that. So I'm not 100% sure. I think now the car sits pretty okay, not too low, but pretty decent. I think the Sportline will look better. The only problem is with the Sportline, the ride will be even hard, because now it's already pretty hard. So with the Proline it will be even harder, and you know, I will scrape even more because I will sit even lower. So I am not 100% convinced which setup I'm going to keep, because like I said, the sport springs, I have them now, they delivered them to me. So yeah, I'm just gonna maybe, you know, keep it for this like a few weeks, maybe it settles a little bit more, and then we will see. But I'm not planning on changing them the next upcoming weeks. So yeah, we'll guys see. Tell me what you think about it. I at least think it's a way better improvement as what it was stock, because stock ride height was just way too high, and you know, you really felt in the handling. It sometimes felt like a boat. You know, it's still a pretty decent handling car for a non-sport car. It handles pretty great, and even with the 18-inch rims it was even better. But now with the Bilsteins, you know, coilovers and the IBAC springs, the handling is like really superb. You saw that the clip with the Ford Focus. I have been doing like, I was doing about 150-160 kilometers an hour in that corner, which is pretty fast. The corner is steeper than it looks on video, but I could have gone even faster, but the road was a little bit cold and wet, and I didn't want to crash the car after all the work I put into it. Ooh, there were a lot of people looking angry. Like that. So yeah guys, this is it for today's video. It's a pretty long one. I hope you guys liked it anyway, and see you guys next time. Bye!